Hello, Geminis. This is Patrice from Infinite Goddess Essentials. This is your Jupiter in Scorpio reading. Jupiter will be in Scorpio or will transit into Scorpio October 10th, 2017 to November 8th, 2018. Jupiter in Scorpio will be in your 6th house. So that's your day-to-day routines. As I was doing all the other signs, I incorporated the energies from the full moon and the new moon because they all run together, or work together rather, in our spiritual growth. So Jupiter, people say, or it's called the good luck planet. It represents optimism, growth, generosity, abundance. And Scorpio, I see Scorpio as depth because Scorpio people, or people who exude Scorpio's energy, they're very deep people. Like, they keep a lot of stuff in. They're very, I don't know, like their soul itself is very deep, like Pisces, but Scorpios are a little deeper. And it's in your house of your day-to-day activities. Now, the full moon that was in Pisces was in your 10th house of public image. And the new moon that's happening on the 20th of September is happening in your 4th house of inner self, family, your emotional body, relationships with your parents. So all of these energies are shaping you spiritually, right? So this is the soul card that I pulled for you. And to me, when I look at this soul card, I feel as though you're seeing something for the first time. This could be like a magician energy where you create or you're manifesting the things that you want. In your tarot, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is also a Jupiter energy because it represents good luck also, the Wheel of Fortune. It could also mean a new cycle. It could also be psychological maturity, like you have a new way of thinking now in certain directions you want to go. The ability to seize many opportunities. It could also mean like no matter what path you take in life, things will work out for you. And the Wheel of Fortune could turn in your favor or against your favor, depending on the energy you're putting behind this good luck, right? So I clarify that with the Jack of Diamonds in reverse and the Queen of Cups, of Chalices. So with this, I feel like now or before you were able to see your ability to manifest things in the directions you want them to go, or before you was able to see how blessed you are in the directions that you're able to go, you had some emotional drainage or emotional damage that you had to go through. It's like you couldn't see it before because you weren't understanding, or maybe you weren't understanding the emotional damage that you had. So, or the depths of it rather, because if we're dealing with Jupiter and Scorpio, we're talking about depths. So maybe the emotional damage that you had is really deeper than what you thought it was, and you wasn't able to see things how they really are, or for what they are. But it's changing because your mental is changing. Everything's turning in your favor because this is the momentum you're putting behind it. And you also have the Eight of Wands here. So it's like now that this is another card, it looks like he sees something. It's like love at first sight. He sees it. He's going after it. So I'm trying to see how to put all of it together, because with the full moon that we had in Pisces, you were dealing with your image. And I don't remember what your reading was about for the full moon. You have to go back and watch it. But wait a minute. Was it? I think it was when you saw people didn't see you for who you were. People couldn't see you for who you really were. And probably because people couldn't see you for who you were, it's because you couldn't see yourself for who you are now, or who you're supposed to be. This makes sense. And then when the new moon happens on the 20th, in your fourth house of inner self, family, emotional body, and relationships with your parents, I feel like this will be some, I don't know, I was going to say past life healing that might happen during this moon in Scorpio, because I feel like this energy is going to be dealing with some deep-rooted obsessions that we have that's coming out. And not only Jupiter and Scorpio in the moon phases, but other planetary alignments are all helping us get rid of stuff that we don't need anymore, get rid of any illusions. So this is amazing. And like I tell everybody, I do kind of say this on all the videos, it's the ability to see transformation of the soul itself is like beyond miraculous. But it's up to that person to be able to see themselves beyond how you see them in order for them to change. That's why I say the wheel can turn in your favor or against your favor, because it depends on the energy you're exuding right now. And you are the navigator of this wheel. But it will always go back in your favor regardless if you get off course. You have many courses. Yes. Thank you, Gemini, for watching.